played well, especially in the second half. Our defense was better, and we made shots, and Chris was just as efficient as one guy can be, and we moved the basketball well. Got some easy baskets. We took the ball to the basket and got people open shots, and but it all started with Jose taking care of the ball, and then Chris giving the ball up, and that's the thing we talked to him about. Once he commands a double team, he's just got to make the first easy pass out of the trap, and he did that, and I think someone came here a few weeks ago because he only had 12 shots, and last time I checked, Chris Bosh gets 12 shots, and we win the game. Or different. I think it was the Cleveland game, and we had a 20-point lead. So, if he's getting double teamed, we're not asking him to force the ball because we got guys who can shoot.
Aside from Bosh, Delfino, difference maker as well.
I thought all the guys who played well. I mean, we got open shots. We got open shots, and once you make a couple and you get it going, you're gonna knock down shots once you get your rhythm. And we shot the ball well.
That was the most three-pointers you've made in games since I think the Phoenix game at Christmas. And just the fact of the ball movement and getting
the ball movement, we were open. I mean, we was just they were running at Chris. Chris was getting the ball out very quickly, and I don't care how quick you are, you can't outrun that ball if it's moving the way it should run and the way it should move. And our shooters got a chance to set their feet and make shots.
You've been on them to drive as much as possible, and you were seeing that from Bosh, but now the others seem to be coming along.
Well, I had to. AP's looking to drive. I had to threaten Jamario with taking him out of the game if he didn't drive, and he drove and dropped the ball off to Chris, for 2 free throws. So, we just got to keep encouraging guys to do that, and guys got to recognize if a big guy's running out at you, you got to take him to the basket. There's no point trying to shoot jump shots over 7-foot guys. Just go by them, and not necessarily for you to make the play, but not necessarily for you to get the shot, but to make a play for your teammates. And we did that tonight.
Saw that a couple times that happened. Guys came out, like Miller came out at Parker and he took the shot.
Drive the ball. Yeah, well, he took a shot, but then later on he started driving the basketball. You got to recognize those things, and you got to make them pay. Because even if you drive and you miss, now we got a big guy down with a little guy trying to box him out, and we got some offensive rebounds tonight too.
Chris, I think, passed the franchise mark for most free throws made and attempted in a career. He's done it in a lot fewer games than Vince did it. What's it say about a kid that slight that's coming into this league and just relentlessly taking it in there?
That he's a lot tougher. He reminds me of Reggie body-wise. Everybody used to make a big deal how slender and slight a build Reggie was, but Reggie was just wiry strong. And Chris, that's the thing I told you my last year playing, watching him come out and play with 2 knee braces on and shoulder was injured, and he played 40 minutes that night in a meaningless game, and he played hard. And that's the thing I remember seeing about him, noticing about him when I played, and now having a chance to coach him. He's kind of a quiet guy. He's starting to be more vocal, but, he just goes out and plays hard every night. And he tries to get better. He's coachable. He listens to the things you tell him. And, the way he's played the last week and a half, you can't play any better.
Everybody stepped up and shot the ball with confidence, and we played with good teamwork today.
Can you describe the zone you're in right now? I mean, Sam said over the last week and a half, we won't count last night, but you can't play any better. So, how are you feeling right now?
I mean, I feel good. I feel very confident in my game. I feel like my timing is great right now. I'm just trying to be aggressive, take nothing but good shots, and when I do have an open shot, like I said before, shoot it with confidence and just believe in myself because I know my teammates believe in me, and just try to keep it going.
You're 23 years old, and tonight you set another franchise record for most field goals made and attempts, or sorry, not field goals, free throws.
Okay.
I mean, how meaningful is that? I mean, because some might say that Chris doesn't go inside, Chris doesn't go to the net sometimes. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, that's a great thing. That's one thing that I always try to do is go to the free throw line constantly every game, and it really helps out. Free points always help out, help you out, especially when you're struggling. So, I just shooting free throws lets me know that I'm being aggressive and I'm putting pressure on the defense because I'm not just letting them sit back and watch me shoot jump shots.
Chris, it seemed that Andre and Jamario were driving a little more tonight, and Sam was talking with Jamario a few times about going into to the bucket, and it seems that when they do that a lot more, it makes your offense much more dangerous. Do
Oh,
you
yeah.
encourage them like on the floor, just like Sam seems to do? Do you tell them?
Oh yeah, I encourage them to do just that. I mean, I break it down to them. Pretty much, you can shoot the ball at any point in the game. You can get a jump shot easy. Taking the ball is not easy. Taking it to the basket, and when you're not taking it to the basket, that means you're not selling. Well, you're selling for jump shots and everything, and that doesn't put much pressure on the defense. That kind of makes it easy for them if you're not hitting your shot, and it's a lower percentage shot. But when you drive it, you have more options. You can kick the ball to an open teammate. You can finish at the rim, and that kind of makes the defense collapse in a little bit.